Hello, everyone. This year at Jackson City School, if you all weren't here for the first presentation, this is our first ever agriculture class. And as I said before, I was trying to think, we were working on zero funds because it's, our first ever ag class. And I was thinking of things that we could put in for with ARI, which I'm very grateful and very thankful for these grants. And I was thinking of things that it was doable within a year that we could, with our class, we could make progress and be successful at it. And so when I was learning my students at the beginning of the year, I realized that a lot of my kids were chicken farmers at home. So I thought, is it possible that we had a chicken coop at school out back? And after talking to some people, just like William Sizemore, our environmentalist, drew a blank there. It was very much possible. So 9th and 10th grade students at Jackson Independent, of course, had their first ever ag class, and I wanted them to experience real life, what it would be like on a farm. And why would we have chickens at school? That's probably what you all are thinking. But I thought at an early age, and you'll see soon how our kindergarten class came out, and we taught a whole lesson. Our kids actually taught them a lesson with the chickens. They got to hold them. They got to gather the eggs. And, at an early age, it's important to, making healthy food choices and the benefits that you reap when you work hard. It always feels good to be able to go outside and get your hands dirty and reap benefits from what we actually do outside. So this is our kindergarten class, and this is our lovely kindergarten teacher, Miss Holland. They came out, and you can see in this picture here, we had a picture with the kindergartners and our ag class. And they loved it. The kids loved it. The older kids loved it. And I loved seeing them work together. Our school is very unique. It's K through 12, and it's always nice seeing the little bitty kids working with our older kids. And some of them had never held a chicken before, and they got to hold a chicken. Some of them were like, absolutely not, get away from me. The construction, any of you all want to talk about Brandon? Brandon Johnson, he's a sophomore, and he worked really hard with the construction. Everyone took part in it. The ladies did also. They worked really hard for about a week, and I'll let him talk about it.
Yeah, building this coop here took us at least 2 to 3 weeks, maybe. And every day we at least have 1 hour every day, just the classes and stuff. And every day we go out, we go straight to work, and they got parts to do, and it's fun.
So, Michael, would you like to talk about the composting and...
Chickens are a great addition to any farm. They help gardens, they eat bugs, they eat pests, and roosters will help defend the gardens. They'll keep away little moles and stuff. But the main purpose of our chickens is for their waste. We use waste in our garden to help fertilize. We have to go out every day and get it, turn compost bins, and then mix it into the soil.
So with our grants, we have 3 grants, and they're pretty much intertwined together. Our last grant of the day is for a greenhouse, and so what he's saying is with the compost that we use, we mix it in with our soil to help our plants grow. And with our canning grant in the beginning, whatever excess food that we have, we plan on canning everything so there's no waste. Daily duties. You want to talk about that, Xander or Micah? What are some things you all have to do every single day when you go out?
Well, every day when we do go outside, the first thing that we do is we go and open up the roosting nests where the sorry, where the chickens will actually lay their eggs. And every day lately, we've been having around 2 to 3 eggs every day. And then after that, we will go to the feeding and watering cans, and we will empty those out if since most of the time it's dirty because the chickens make a mess. And we'll fill them back up with feed and re-water them and everything. But after that, a group takes in the eggs, and we have, since the eggs aren't the cleanest, we have to go ahead and clean them and get all the dirty stuff off of them, so that when you do sell them, people want to buy them so they don't look dirty. And then about once a week, we'll put new bedding in for the chickens and everything in them. About once a month, we'll go out and we'll clean the coop of all the waste, and that's when we take the waste and put it into our compost bins for later use in our soil. And that's about it on the chickens.
So the way that we find funds to feed our chickens, because that's not cheap, is we sell the eggs. And our teachers have been really, really wonderful in supporting our kids. And we use those funds to go out to Tractor Supply and buy the feed to keep it going, keep it sustainable. So these are just some pictures of the daily duties and the jobs. And I want to give these kids just a big hand for going out in the snow and the rain and the freezing cold. When we actually put the coop together, it was so hot. And it doesn't matter what it is outside. I mean, they have to take care of animals. You can't just leave them out there. And they're very responsible. It's taught them a lot about responsibility, especially the ones that have never really got to experience this. And it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody in the class, but it's not going to hurt them to find that out. Our first customer in the middle was Mr. Siegel. He was very excited to get fresh eggs, and the girls were gathering the eggs, and you have Michael and Kendall here. This is our nesting boxes. Mr. Coots he's not in here, but he made a video, Day in the Life of a Chicken Farmer. So that's basically, their daily duties. We just want to thank ARI for this and giving us this opportunity. A lot of opportunities have come out of this grant and this class, and our kids got to present to the Agriculture Committee at the Capitol. We were one of 3 classes selected in Kentucky to get to speak, and we were very, very appreciative of that. And we've been trying to partner with other schools such as Owsley County and Lee County. They've reached out to help us and give us a helping hand, and we're really appreciative of that because we're just starting. And Michael, do you want to talk about what we have at our farmers market downstairs?
So downstairs, we're selling all of our products. We have fresh eggs, we have jam, we have salsa, and we have a raffle down there. If you put your name in it, you can win some salsa, some jam, some eggs, and a dish towel. So go downstairs and get some.
Yes, there are samples downstairs. So does anyone have any questions for us?
And I can say this for them, they have no idea, but the chickens are a great deterrent for behavior. Kids, like, I'll say, now, if you are good the whole week, you'll get to go see the chickens on Friday. And they have no idea how many kids I take out there just to see the chickens, if they're, if their teacher says they're good all week. So,
And Penny is, she's Michael's mother, and she's retired from the health department, our local health department. Would you like to tell them a little bit about, as far as selling our eggs and how you talk to William?
I've contacted the environmentalists because we just wanted to make sure that selling our products was okay. And it is, because farm fresh eggs are not regulated. We're selling them as farm fresh eggs. People know that's what they are. They know that they're not pasteurized. We're not a big company making a lot of money. It's not a problem at all. Jams are not regulated. We're fine with selling our jam. Our salsa is okay. It's fine as well. Tomatoes are so acidic that you're not really going to have a problem with it. So I have, just to make sure, clear everything up, I assured William that we were doing everything the way that we should do it. Our eggs are washed with hot water to make sure that the membrane of the egg swells, that no bacteria passes through. And he actually assured me that you let everybody know there's nothing wrong with those eggs. That's because he has them for breakfast later. So when your environmentalist is eating the farm fresh eggs, you know that it's awesome. So we just wanted to make sure that everything was as it should be. Also, you can sell cakes, you can sell cookies, you can sell pies. None of those things are regulated. So everything's good.
And that's our goal at the end of the year. It will probably be more into the summer that we're going to get together, and we have a local farmers market at Quicksand, and that's where we're going to be set up to sell and make more funds to hopefully continue this program next year. Thank you, guys.